You a GOAT. You one of those boys. You're a son of HIMothy.
He is him, a.k.a. a son of HIMothy.
Let's welcome back our new NFL analyst, former Bills wide receiver Stevie Johnson. Now, Steve, you're going to have some fun with fantasy or reality.
He has that ability. He has that name already as a top-tier guy. But this season, that's a fantasy. When it comes down to it, you look in the past, Aaron Rodgers had guys like Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, James Jones, Devontae Adams, all on the same team, plus a hungry defense. Right now, he's got Garrett Wilson. That's my guy. And I don't think it's enough for him to become a top-tier quarterback this year.
So what is it, Stevie, about his skill set that does actually work so well with Rodgers?
Devontae Adams' skill set is immaculate. When it comes down to route running, he's been one of the best for about a decade, if not longer. You know, when talking to the elite players from around the league, like Keenan Allen, Chad Ochocinco, and myself.
This week, right now, who would you give the edge to, Stevie?
However, when you got that Brady, Belichick voodoo that Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid has, it really doesn't matter if you got 1 minute or 13 seconds. As long as they got the ball, they got an opportunity to win.
Okay, a little bit of voodoo. I guess that's what it takes to be
Johnson and Stevie.
Tensions are rising.
Now joined by former Bills receiver Stevie Johnson. Stevie, the MVP favorite, has been a bit of a revolving door this season.
You can't count out Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you got to check it out. He's lost all his pieces as far as receiver one go, running back one, and yet he's still undefeated. So, I mean, that right there should give him the MVP
with the
alone.
game on the line, and the ball's caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
Nomination number one, Jaden Daniels. We're here to talk about one play. The way he extended that Hail Mary game winner, 13 extra seconds, scrambled for 41 yards, and then he threw a bomb 52 yards for a completed touchdown, and that thing has 64 air yards on it, so he launched it.
I gotta go with Lamar Jackson. Why? Because he shows style by defeating Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, not to mention this past game, which was amazing. He gave us probably the play of the year. And along with that, he's got the stats, he's got the numbers, and he's not getting sacked. So shout out to Lamar Jackson for winning the official Son of HIMothy award for Week 5. Be on the lookout for Week 6 and see who joins Lamar as a Son of HIMothy.
He said you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
3 great nominations, but we can only choose one Son of HIMothy, and the winner is Jaden Daniels.
And out of all the 8-0 teams in NFL history, they have the lowest point differential. So, Stevie, the Chiefs have the best record, but are you convinced they're the best team?
Yes, actually, I'm still convinced that the Chiefs are the best team, you know, and they've shown it week in and week out with them being undefeated. You know, adding a piece like D-Hop, that's made it special for his offense. You know, a lot of people may look at the NFL and say, hey, there's other teams like the Buffalo Bills with the depth that they have, the Detroit Lions with how they're dominating teams on offense and defense, the Ravens with 2-time MVP and a dominant running back like Derrick Henry, not to mention in addition to their offense in the receiver room. Then you have the Washington Commanders with that young energy, and it's so easy to jump on that train. But when you look back at it, the Kansas City Chiefs, although they've had not many dominant wins, they're still winning the game. If the 3 stripes don't take advantage of this possible catch of the year, Jumpman, 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 Jumpman. Hey, I don't know the words, but Garrett Wilson catch was something.
that one looked like he headed over to Jumpman with me.
Joined by former Bills receiver Stevie Johnson. And Stevie, a huge win for your Bills over the Chiefs on Sunday. And now he's the front runner for MVP. Did Josh end the MVP race with his performance against the Chiefs, Stevie?
I wouldn't say the race is over. However, Josh has definitely convinced me that he is the new front runner in his MVP race. That performance was amazing. That 4th and 2 run, touchdown, game closing touchdown, that was amazing, you know.
So we're playing fantasy or reality here, and here's your statement. Dion would solve the Cowboys' problems. Fantasy or reality?
You got to check out Dion's history, his track record. From high school, he's been a game changer. College, he's been a game changer. Going to the Atlanta Falcons, he was a Showtime game changer. Then he went to the Dallas Cowboys, got a championship there. Went to San Francisco, got a championship there. Then he went to coach in high school, earned championships there. Went to the private school, championship again. It's just championship after championship, mid-major championship. Now you see him in the Big 12, and he's fighting to win the Big 12 championship. So I definitely think that's a reality for Prime. And, you know, you just got to give him some time. I wouldn't say after 1 year, but 3 to 4 years, I definitely think he can make a change in any program, to be honest.
That's right. I think a lot of people would love to see that show, too. How about one of your former teams, the 49ers? They're now 5-5. The injury list just keeps growing. So, Stevie, the Niners championship window has closed. Fantasy or reality?
You know what, Sarah? You get me right now.
I'm sorry.
That's my faithful. That's my team. But, hey, it is what it is. What I seen last week was concerning. The energy wasn't where it should be. Them not being able to close out games, that's been concerning me. So I'm going to say that's a reality. The championship window is closing for my Niners. Come on.